Sucking on my own dick. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my own dick. Sucking on my dick. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our own dicks. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our dicks. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my dicks.
Oh, we got one or two small T-shirts left, I think.
Yeah, it's basically if it moves, it moves. There's basically no T-shirts left.
Buy it. No, I checked. There's at least one small T-shirt left. Buy it.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's literally
Tell the
one
listeners to buy the shirt. Don't be like, there's only like one left, so don't even buy it.
I mean, we don't need. I'm just saying, we don't need to beg people to buy our last small T-shirt. Is my point.
We're selling the shirts. What do you think? We're desperate for selling our own merch?
I don't know. You tell me. What I was gonna say is a lot of people started to get them. So if you have yours, fucking send me those. Send me pictures. Like DM me pictures of people in the shirts. I'll post them on the account. I think that shit looks awesome.
Yeah. Last time we got a lot of very threatening photos of listeners in shirts.
Yeah.
And we are hoping that repeats.
Yeah, I'm sure that it will. I've already gotten a few that I really like.
My sister got a shirt. I assume she's not going to send us a photo of her holding a gun with the shirt, like our incel listeners have.
Right. It would be cool if she did. I mean, if she's listening to this, please get your hands on a gun.
No one in the Crick family should have a gun.
Right? Yeah.
Oh man, dude, I was so while I was waiting for you to get on, I was playing GTA 4. And
better than GTA 5.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I didn't play it at the time, but I realized it's like pretty much exactly how Coward Hour started. It's you sent me a bunch of lies about how great California is, and I'm like, all right, let me go check this out. And I get here, and you're like, the sports car, it is in the shop. Don't worry.
That's right. There's just a couple things I need you to do for me. You're like, Nick, who am I getting involved with?
Yeah. I owe a lot of people money.
That's right.
I'm assuming hospital jail is one of these missions. That's what happens every time you get shot. You leave hospital jail. Yeah, there should be a Coward Hour mod for GTA where every time you go to the hospital, you gain money.
You leave with like 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like if all the missions in GTA are just like you have to be in the background of YouTube videos. That's like all the dirty work that Nico has to do.
Yeah. Yeah, GTA 5 where you just like infiltrate the Thomas Middleton
Thomas Middleditch, yeah. You infiltrate the fucking cloak and dagger.
Yeah, you infiltrate the goth nerd Illuminati.
Yeah.
Honestly, what a gay way to get me too'd.
Yeah.
I dressed up like a vampire and I grabbed titties.
Yeah,
all right, well, somehow it's not even straight that you did that.
Apparently, I think Army Hammer was. I don't know if he was at. I'm trying to remember. I think that club was mentioned in some of like the leaked Army Hammer texts, which is just like it's weird. So like,
well, I will be showing up like one of those weirdos, like just scouting Comet Ping Pong.
Just looking at
very clearly like inauthentic goth. Like I'm wearing like a Beetlejuice Halloween costume, just like looking around,
looking at poly people through a sniper rifle scope. Dude, did you tell me that you were watching the Three Wives, One Husband or the Mormon show on Netflix?
No, my girlfriend's mother was watching it, and I was getting the secondhand relay from that. But it sounds sick.
It's crazy how they're straight up. I mean, like the community is kind of sick. They just like live in this crazy cliff face, and they've like carved into the wall to build their houses. But it is crazy how they're just poly people who like have a weird religion, because even the way they talk about meeting, like when they talk about introducing a new wife into the family, she's like, yeah, and like I met Emily and I just like, she had this really incredible energy that was just coming off of her, and I knew that I wanted. And I'm like, what?
They're
This
all
is fucking
fucking
LA. What the
crystals
fuck
people?
is this? What?
They're all fucking crystals people.
They're all crystals people, dude.
Damn.
They're all crystals people, but they fucking, baptize each other in the river and like worship Jesus Christ devoutly. But they're getting so much. But the craziest thing is he had, and one of the women, I'm only an episode in, one of these women is just so completely destroyed by the fact that she's the work wife. Because like,
What does that mean? There's tiered wives?
There's tiered wives, and you have different wives who do different things. And they even talk about like they're looking at prospective wives. Like, do you think she'll be like a mothering wife or like a work wife or like? And one of the families, this dude's wife, there's literally an interview with her where she's like, sometimes I just wonder what I got myself into. Just like dark bags under her eyes. She's 8 months pregnant with another baby. Like the husband.
Wait,
comes.
so work wife, is it like bees? Are there soldier wives?
I mean, fucking basically, yeah. And
Does that so wait, that means that she like works and makes money for the household, or
no. She'll like he does that. The work wife will like work on like projects with him outside. She'll do like physical labor.
Mm-hmm.
And then like there's the mothering wife. It's like
so you need like a
takes care of the kids.
sturdy work wife.
You need a
You need a
built
big
woman.
girl.
And
Is there like a sorting hat?
no, I mean they're nice enough to base it on the girl's like predetermined personality.
Mhm.
It's not like they like tell you what to do. It's like they get a vibe on what they think you'll be. But yeah, this one chick, like the husband is like, he's just in the house. He's asleep. His children are getting into so much dangerous trouble. Like the one toddler
Mhm.
gets into a trash can, like gets it on his head and like falls over into the fucking dishwasher, which wakes him up. And then he's like, you guys are getting into so much crazy stuff. All right, well, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go to my other wife's house for the next 3 days because your mom's here. And he just like leaves her with like fucking 5 children. He's like, all right.
They don't even all live together.
Yeah, he spends different time in different, like you build houses for your various wives and you spend
Mhm.
different time with the different families.
What does this guy do? How much does this guy make? What's he do?
Well, I think they're kind of like a self-contained commune. They're all handy. Like they all seem to like have their own like, I don't know if they're like contractors or what, but they like build these fucking houses themselves.
Does the land like belong to the church or something?
It must be land
Yeah.
that this group of Mormons has owned forever. And so he's leaving and she's got all these like 4 screaming kids there and she like looks at him with this like pleading like please stay, please help me. And he's basically like, yeah, you're kind of like being a bitch right now, so I'm just going to like get out of here and go fuck my new young wife cuz he just got a new wife.
What a piece of shit.
So, I mean, Mormons, this is where it's like, I
What
feel
made
like
him think like, yeah, I'll let people see what I'm like?
Well, they
Did he
fucking-
think that this is like good? Is he like, yeah, maybe this will convince people to see Mormons better?
Yeah, he doesn't call her a bitch, but that's the look that he gives her where he's
Yeah.
like, what are you upset about? I mean, it just made me real. I was like, I feel like I think of like poly as like a relatively new thing. And I'm like, oh, no. Dudes definitely invented it. Like, this is the most dudes rock commune I've ever seen. Yeah. And their whole idea is, because, when you're a Mormon,
Because, like, I mean, I'm assuming MFF completely out of the question.
no, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm
no.
assuming that they're all like, I assume that they don't believe in homosexuality one bit.
Yeah, it's multiple wives, not multiple husbands.
Yeah. No, I mean, like the wife. There's no lesing out, I would assume.
Oh no! The wives don't have sex with each other. That's why they live in separate places or separate rooms.
Because otherwise they would.
They probably.
You got to put physical walls up to prevent these broads from lesing out.
They have such psychotic relationships, and so in this they explain why Mormons take multiple wives, which I've never heard explicitly like explained. But so how like when Mormons die, they believe there's 3 heavens. There's terrestrial heaven, celestial heaven, and telestial heaven.
I did
And
not know this.
If you reach the highest heaven, if you live a good enough, and if you get sorted into one of the heavens, you can never fully ascend. But if you die and you go to telestial heaven because you lived godly enough, you become a god. and you create your own world and you have all the powers of a god, which is what they think our god is. It was like a dude who used to be a person who then like became a god. It's crazy shit.
I don't like this.
And so the idea behind having multiple families is so that you learn how to manage a large swath of lives, so that it's like training for the kind of duties you have as a god. Because just like I was listening to this, I was like, this is fucking crazy.
I need to fuck all these women so that I'm prepared to create planets.
I mean, when you put it like that.
This the whole religion, it sounds like a guy made it up like off the cuff while being caught cheating.
Yeah.
Like the woman
absolutely
walks in the room, he's like, I'm sorry, it's just I'm preparing for third heaven.
Honey, how am I supposed to get in the best heaven unless we open this thing up?
Damn. Man, I can't even afford one house. I can't even afford one wife.
Yeah, dude, this guy is fucking
fucked up.
Well, it's so funny because like he's like courting this one, and on like it seems like it's like their fifth date, he invites her to his house to watch his second wife just fucking give birth to a baby. And so she comes over and she's with the family that she's not part of yet, and she just watches one of the wives fucking push a child out of her during a home birth.
Uh-huh.
It is really fucking crazy.
So are there like incel Mormon guys who don't have any wives because everybody else has them?
That's a good. Maybe if we get deeper into the series, we'll see. But I feel like
it
that
seems
community...
like, I mean, there's not 3 wives for every dude. That number. Those numbers don't work out at all.
Well, I do think they even like they're having a lot of kids, and there was some conversation about like hoping that you have girls. So like maybe they are. I know that you can control that, but like I think they're thinking about that.
Yeah.
They also must be inbred as fuck. I realized.
Probably, yeah, because it's not like you're getting fresh blood into this community. I mean, you ever see Mormon people?
They look, dude. The Mormons in this show
they all look pretty similar.
They look rough, dude.
Yeah,
they look
like,
really rough.
They're all like strawberry blonde with like alcoholic noses.
Wow, you nailed it. Like 100%. That is everybody in this show.
Yeah, I remember like there was this Mormon family that lived down the block from me growing up. The girl was like in my like theater kid group of friends loosely, and I remember going over to her house once and just being like, "There's something strange about these people." Like I had no idea what being Mormon was. They were out here. They weren't polygamous Mormons,
right?
But like just looking at them, I was like, "This is a different kind of person that I don't know about." Clearly,
I mean, they believe some wild shit. All Mormons, the polygamy thing is like only in the more devout sects, but they all believe in the telestial heaven shit.
It was very strange because so the house they lived in, so like when I was a little kid, I had this best friend Connor, and I would go over to his house. We would watch Star Trek, play video games and stuff. And then when I was like 12, he like moved away, and then like it was probably younger than that. When I was like 10, he moved away. And then, like, years later, I go over to this girl, Tammy's house, and it's Connor's old house. So I'm, like, in this house that I've been in every room in, and there's just these weird-looking, like, alien people.
What the fuck?
It was very strange.
That must have been so disorienting.
It was. Like, they're like, where's it? They're like, the bathroom's this way. I'm like, I know, yes.
Yeah, dude, Mormons are... Because... friend of the show, Jacob Sprang, ex-Mormon.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he was like raised in the fucking, I think he's like straight up like from Utah or no, Colorado, but a big Mormon community.
So every time a dude like if like a woman wises up and leaves, it's like probably devastating for them. But like if a dude leaves, they're probably like, all right, more wives for the rest of us. Like,
yeah, it can only help.
Like give him a call, like make the appearance of trying to get him back.
But yeah, he was showing.
But secretly, we had not apportioned any wives for him. Yeah, it's basically like with Mormon getting wives is probably like Social Security, where you're like paying into it, and you're like, you're sure this is gonna be there for me when I retire? And it's like, oh yeah, totally. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Dude, 100%.
Being Mormon's a goddamn pussy Ponzi scheme.
It's an absolute pyramid scheme. Well, I wonder, like, because you have to live in a state where it's legal, right? Because I'm like, how does, like, the legal ramifications of having multiple wives, like, how is your estate organized? Like,
yeah, I mean, I assume you're not legally married to all of them, because you can't. I don't think in any state.
Really? I think that in some states it's legal. What states is polygamy? Wow, it autofills. My computer is listening to me. Not Iran. No, I don't. So only foreign countries. Hang on.
Yeah,
Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, oh, they probably don't even concern themselves with like the legal ramifications of it. Plus, like,
Yeah.
the dude dies. What, the women are going to own property? Probably goes back to the church. They get sent off to a shack somewhere.
Right.
It's probably like biblical times where it's like, oh, it's a widow. Well, she needs to go live in the woods now, because we can't have that around bumming us out.
Yeah. I'm reading about this. Yeah, I guess it's literally just a loophole. I mean, it's not. I guess it's not a loophole.
They just don't fill out the paperwork.
Well, so in February 2020, so it's illegal, but in February 2020, the law was significantly changed in the House and Senate to reduce polygamy to the status of a traffic ticket. It's still illegal federally, but the fine for it is, minor ultimately. And if you live in a community where they probably won't ticket you or whatever. But so that just means that, like, these women are financially fucked. like they're stuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's tricky because it's like, on one hand, I don't think that, like, if people want to be poly or like have multiple like wedding ceremonies that don't have any legal standing, I think that they should be allowed to do that. You know, because I don't think the government should like legislate how we fuck or whatever. But then on the other hand, gross. Shut that down.
Right. Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah.
Flashbang these people. Yeah, because I just mean, like,
They should just fire a tear gas grenade into the guy's balls while he's trying to fuck his wife.
yeah, because it's like if
That's
the
not-
husband,
It's also like, it's clearly like, it's hard to say because it's like clearly these women don't have an option about this, but how do you prove that? You can't really prove brainwashing like that it's, you gotta believe these
Yeah.
people are adults, but it's like,
but even it's like, what are the?
It's like, hey,
maybe
can-
that's why.
can you leave? Are you allowed to leave?
But this is where I'm confused because they have so many fucking kids.
Mm-hmm.
They must be going to the hospital. What are the legal fucking visiting rights? Because that gets complicated when you're not legally married. Like the access that you have to your loved one when they're in, like, medical situation.
Yeah.
These are all questions for a fucking Mormon.
Well, they probably have Mormon doctors who are gonna play ball.
Yeah, it does seem like people come and, like, but they had their faces blurred, which made me think that they were legitimate doctors.
Or they just don't want to be on the show.
Yes, that might be it. Yeah.
Their face is
John
blurred,
Williams.
but they still have like strawberry blonde hair, and you're like, I see you.
You can tell that's a Mormon.
Yeah,
You can spot it.
100%.
It does. I will say the fucking, so like they live on this crazy cliff face, just like these like orange or red rocks, they look like the beautiful like red cliffs of like Colorado or like where I don't know if it's Colorado, but the steps to his house he just carved into the cliff face. It's just a cliff that becomes steps that he like did by himself, and like they're even like in the basement of their house, and like the one side of the wall is like just cliff face. It looks sick as shit.
That is pretty sick.
It's really cool.
That I must stand. Building a damn cliff house.
Yeah, I mean, that part, I'm like, I'm going to hang out with these people for a weekend, party with them. It's so awesome. Everybody who rides in the father's car, like, because they take, like, various cars, they're going to get baptized. And I don't know if this is, like, religious or what, but, like, the back two cars, the moms with their kids, they're all dressed normal. but everybody in the father's car is dressed in these blinding white uniforms. So, like, again, I have so many questions.
No, so you have tiered children too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn.
fucking probably.
Honestly, as a religious man myself, it infuriates me, the idea that you think that you can become God.
Mm-hmm.
The gall. The
That's
absolute-
Mormons, dude.
Very rude, in my opinion.
Well, I guess the point is, no, I mean, yeah, you're right. You can. Most people aren't worthy. Most people aren't worthy. But it's like, it's really, I guess it's only one step away. It's like, I feel like they misinterpreted like being Christ-like to just be like, oh, I get all his powers?
Yeah, they read the Bible. It's like us as kids watching Dragon Ball Z, like, oh, come on. There's got to be a way for me to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great recruitment program. like I understand how you fucking get people if you're like, look, do you want to fucking, I know, I can tell. You want to run all this shit. You want to be able to create women out of dirt, don't you?
Plus, I mean, can you imagine if it did work and, like, a polygamist guy becomes a god? Then, like, maybe they're onto something. Maybe we have the Holocaust and shit because God is just fucking. He's not paying attention.
He's drowning in pussy. And
Yeah, he's just fucking all his wives up in the stars. That he's like, ah, God damn it, COVID.
he keeps sticking his head out of the clouds and being like, fuck, another tsunami. How long was I fucking? 300 years? Things keep happening. Where the fuck did the dinosaurs go? Yeah, damn, that would make sense. That would explain so much.
Wild. Although we're both very sweaty this episode.
Oh, I fucking put a hat on when I did Loud Boys.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to be silly and fucking like, I was wearing a hat like this the whole time just to be stupid. Because they do a video podcast.
You're wearing a very tall beanie.
Just wearing, yeah, while I was, yeah.
Like a gnome. Oh, so you have a reason. I'm just gross.
You're just sweaty? I mean, is the heat cranked up in your house?
The heat is on, but it's pretty hot. I don't know if we have the air on.
I feel like I could see you and your roommates having like AC disagreements.
Oh yeah, 100%. We eventually came to like a written agreement about what settings it would be on. So now I just don't really touch it, no matter what. Basically, right. I mean, mainly just because Michael got like a fancy like Wi-Fi smart thermostat thing, and I don't know how to use it.
Oh damn!
These boys, they keep. Why do we need a smart house? Every movie tells you not to do that.
It's funny that they just keep foiling you like with technology. It's the same way that like your parents would stop you from using like they just, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just get you something that's so confounding that you don't even bother touching it.
It makes me so mad. Like I'll leave the front door open because I'm getting the mail, and I'll get a text like, "Hey, just so you know, the front door's not locked." It's from someone who's like not home. Why do we need?
Because they have a thing on it.
Yeah, they got like a smart lock. He's like, "Oh, I got a lock for the front door that's on Wi-Fi," and I'm like, "What? So someone can hack the door?"
Why the fuck, dude? It's like I see that they sell fridges with Wi-Fi now. It's like, fucking for what? Keep my food cold.
Yeah,
I don't need you to upload anything to the cloud
unless you can like tell me what's in it when I'm at the store because I'm retarded and I didn't check.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, which I don't think they can.
How could it possibly do that? Unless they put fucking like TSA technology in it,
or they put like a camera in there,
right?
But they probably don't. It's probably just so that you can tweet from the fridge.
Yeah, that legit was, I think, a feature on a fridge with Wi-Fi, was like the ability to tweet.
Yeah, insane.
That's so fucking stupid. No, I just remember when I lived there, the thermostat would be, because two very fat people lived upstairs, and so it would be like, I don't know, it'd be like the spring, like it wouldn't even be hot outside, and I would come home and it's like, why is it 59 degrees in this house? Because two people are upstairs just fucking sweating their balls off.
Yeah, insisting that like, well, if the number is wrong, it's broken. It's like,
that's right.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's been true of any thermostat ever.
I can't. My teeth would be. It would be so weird because I would like look outside and see like a beautiful sunny day, and I would be on the couch just like teeth chattering, like holding my arms.
Yeah.
Now I don't have any kind of way to control the temperature in my house at all, and I'm much happier. Much happier.
I don't know. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. That's just part of life.
That's right.
Suffering, in many ways, brings you closer to God.
That's right. And if you get close enough, you'll get your turn to use the grand thermostat of the universe. See, Mormons might have me hooked.
Like Mormons, it's like when someone who you don't think deserves it gets something big. It's like, oh yeah, I got booked on this really great show. It's like, oh yeah, congrats, man. Hey, who books that? How do I get that?
Yeah, it's like watching all your friends get writing jobs. Like you just look up in the day, you look up one day and like see your friend Steve like poking out from the clouds. You're like, fuck, Steve's God. How the fuck did he get that?
Yeah. But you'd be like, oh yeah, Steve, I'm praying to you. Yeah, you're great. Yeah,
so awesome.
Totally not pissed. And then you go,
rising tides raise all ships. You know what I mean?
You go just have like angry sex with your wives.
Fucking Steve is fucking God.
Slap me, bitch. Step on my balls. Steve's God now.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to know, dude. I want to know if the Mormons are like how freaky this, because it feels like, even though these are religious people, just the way that they talk, the fact that they're kind of like goop adjacent, it feels like they're probably having freaky sex.
Yeah,
I would love to know.
I can't imagine having like. How often is he fucking all of them?
He rotates. So there's literally they talk about the schedule.
Uh-huh.
They talk about the schedule of times, and it's so
he's
funny.
Like, all right,
like,
these 3 weeks I fuck wife 1, then I move on to wife 2.
It's more like every 2 or 3 days, because they talk about when they're thinking about bringing a third wife into the equation. He has to sit down and have a meeting with all the kids in the family, and the wives, and they have to vote on. He's like, so do you want this girl to be your new mommy, because it'll mean that I don't spend as much time with you. I'm going to be spending time over at her place. And this is a chick with no baby, so like he just gets like 2 days a week to run away from his family and be like a single guy fucking his 25-year-old girlfriend. And so it's like
what happens
psychotic.
if the kids outvote him? I assume he overrules them.
Well,
there's no way this guy's being like, all right, guys, I hear ya.
He really like guides them. Like he makes it so he's like, you sure? She's so nice. You don't want her to be your new mommy? Everybody has to put their hands up if you want it. And all the kids put their hands up except for one kid. And he's like, really? You don't want her to be your new mommy? And the kid just has a look on his face like, this is fucked up. He's like he looks so visibly upset that this is happening. Such a fucking funny show, dude.
Damn.
Highly recommend this show.
Just imagine those kids like go off to college. They're like, yeah, my life was pretty normal.
Go off to college. Brendan, what are you talking about? You mean go to the tent outside and receive a homeschool college education?
Was Jacob, was his like, was he this style of Mormon?
I don't think his family was not polygamous, but they attended, like, they were like weird rituals and shit. They believed in celestial heaven. I think he was more like mainstream Mormon.
Yeah.
This is kind of fringe.
I love how like everything I used to find everything weird about Mormons. I'm like, wait, you don't drink caffeine? You fucking sing songs and
Special
pray?
underwear.
That's weird. And now it's like only the fucking that I object to. It's like, everything else is like, all right, I'm living the rest of this, but what, you're gonna make me fuck multiple women? Gross. I will never fuck anyone but my one wife.
Right. Yeah. Well, you say that now, Brendan, but wait until you have to get more work done around the house. You're going to start eyeing up a work wife. you're going to start.
I would do that. I would marry like some like burly like butch lesbian woman who like we have a clear understanding there will be no fucking between us.
Right. She's strictly an apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a nice blacksmith.
I guess what I'm
wife.
describing is I would hire a landscaper. Yeah, maybe that would be my second wife, just like an old Mexican guy.
That would be so funny.
Like a 50-year-old Mexican guy.
the Mormons' wives are just like he's looking around. He's like, you know what? He's like, the work around the house is just, it's piling up. It's really, I mean, at this point, I think I have to get a new wife. And she's like, can you just hire a contracting, like, can you just hire like a contractor or a landscaping company? He's like, no. No, what are you talking about? That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to get a wife. I've got to fuck the person that helps me make these steps. Don't be stupid.
Yeah. This is evil. These are
dude,
evil people.
It's like the poly grift. It's been around for thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally never not been like the grift that, like, even dude, Sodom and Gomorrah.
I think all like contemporary like non-religious poly people, I think that if you really got them in an honest mood, they'd be like, look, I kind of think I'm God, so I should have everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally.
Wow.
I mean, that was what Middleditch was drunk on.
Mm-hmm.
He was drunk on.
That was crazy. That article was a while ago, right? Where he's just like, yeah, you know, once I married my wife, I sat her down and I said, look, I'm gonna have to get some pussy.
Yeah, he was like, you know, if we don't open this up, I don't know how it's gonna work. Those were his words. This was after he was married, and she told him that she wasn't cool with it. It's like,
yeah.
Why did you fucking marry this woman then? And they're
He's
divorced
a
since
psycho.
then. They broke up.
He's a fucking psycho, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's another dude who like was very funny. There are so many clips of him on Comedy Bang Bang saying shit that's racist as hell, and then it feels like he pivoted. You know?
Yeah. Then he became a guy like, hey, don't say that. He turns away from just like gripping goth titties. He's just molesting women. He's like, hey, don't say that. How could you use that word? Did I tell you could leave? That's every woke person. They're like just committing some sort of atrocity, and they're like, hey, don't be goofing around.
Dude, seriously.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's all people trying to cover their asses for something that they did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I want to know more, because what's confusing about this club is like, was he outed by the people who run the club, or was it like people who attend?
It looked like, I skimmed the article. I didn't read very much, but it looked like it was former like bartenders.
Okay,
it was like women who like worked there.
All right, that makes sense, because the article made it sound like, oh, it's a defunct club. Okay. Because the article made it sound like the club was like completely enabling it. Oh, it's right by the Pig and Whistle? Damn, I know. Oh.
Well, I think what was happening, and again, I haven't really read it, so I could be wrong, but I think what was happening was like women who worked at the club were like walking in on Thomas Middleditch getting his little fingies where they don't belong, and then like telling their manager, and the manager being like, yeah, I'll take care of it, and then nothing gets done.
Well, the direct quote I saw was the manager saying, "You must be mistaken." Which is the most ominous.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
how you know.
ominous. The other quote that like it was kind of like it was kind of like on the level of the Dalia thing, where it's like such damning quotes, where like the article is like, the manager stated or like it's the one like accuser recalls the manager stating, "I want this to be like a real cult," and then it, like and then the next paragraph it's like he stated he did not recall saying that. Buddy, you're fucked. You can't be saying, I've always wanted to have a sexual cult.
Dude, that anytime somebody says you must be mistaken or I don't recall, you're not mistaken, and they definitely recall. Those are not natural things to say. Mm-hmm. Like, this is, and again, Den of Sin, we're in it. What can I say?
Mm-hmm. I did love seeing the first. So I saw people posting about it on the Discord, but then the first thing I saw on Reddit was like someone posted the article, and then I looked like, what subreddit is this in? And it was the Under the Silver subreddit. So I'm like, hell yes.
Yeah, dude, fucking everybody. And then one of the Game Grumps just went down too for sexting like an underage girl, like grooming. Yeah,
Look, folks,
and it's
we gotta knock it off.
people have got to stop. Well, what's
Yeah.
funny is like because he's still like a fucking nerd. He's like a nerd who plays video games. So like these sects, the way. And he's texting her like a fucking. Even though I'm sure this
Yeah.
guy does this all the time. He was like, so if you wanted to send me a picture of yourself masturbating, that would ... do things for me. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you fucking ugh.
Oh, God,
That would do
I'm
things for
imagining
you.
these cringe internet gamer sex. It's like asterisk glomps you asterisk
Roar.
Roar.
colon 3. It's like,
let
yeah,
me
these are dudes
see
who, like,
taboobies.
I feel like that dude, specifically the Game Grumps dude, it's like I think he probably didn't get pussy or like only like got pussy from nerds for like a long time. Then he became famous in his late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
So he's still fucking flirting with young girls like he's a 17-year-old dork. It's so fucking cringe, dude.
Yeah,
But
it is very weird. You're supposed to. You can't like miss a phase of life and then jump back in. Have you
yeah, but a
ever
lot of
like
people
have
do.
you ever hung out with like a guy who just got divorced who got married young?
No.
The way they talk about women is harrowing.
I've heard it talked about. I've never known a guy like that though.
You're just like, all right, buddy. just like showing you like, hey, check this out, and they show you a photo of like a nondescript like clothed woman, and you're like, okay. They're like, I fucked her. You're like, all right, nice man. You're like 34. Congrats on getting pussy.
That's awesome. They need it, man.
Yeah.
They're making up for lost
No,
time.
they should be getting. It's fine for them to be doing that, but just like pussy bragging of like, I had sex.
Yeah, dude. I wish I didn't love pussy bragging so much. I just love it. Sometimes I'll want to pussy brag to my own girlfriend after we have sex. It's just so psychotic.
Yeah. For me, all my pussy bragging is just from like having been on SSRIs from 2 years. And sometimes I'll drop in the group chat and be like, guess what, guys? I came.
Yeah, a woman doesn't even have to necessarily be there for you to
Yeah.
pussy brag. It's just like,
Like,
you
guys,
dick,
guess
you
what?
got-
I just jerked off and I came so good.
I mean, you know, it feels.
Guess what,
something
guys?
about it.
I had sex, didn't even get winded. Hamstrings did not seize up at all. But you know what's wild? I can
What's
touch
wild?
my toes.
You what?
I can touch my toes, Nick.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, isn't that amazing? I started
How
doing
the fuck?
I started doing physical therapy every day to try to fix my damn knee after like 2 years. They've been having me do these stretches, and part of it is like I was just feeling so limber. I was like, I wonder if I can touch my toes, and I can, like, comfortably. And I was like, damn,
That's tight.
this is fucked up.
Yeah, you're not supposed to touch. I mean, next stop is sucking your own dick. Like I'm sure
How
you're
sick?
not supposed to.
How sick
What?
would that be if I started sucking my own dick now?
If you actually started sucking your own dick, it would be awesome.
If like I do it, and it's like not even a novelty. It's not
There was
even like, haha, I can do it, so I should every now and then. It's like my girlfriend just like she's like, why didn't you pick up the phone? I'm like, oh, sorry, I was sucking my own dick.
You come clean immediately.
Yeah.
You sucking your own dick would be awesome. That would be so funny to see. That's the only. That is. I think that would be like. I feel like you would just like turn gold. You would become a god. You would go right to celestial heaven if you did that. That
I
would be
think that I
final
would.
form barn dog.
Yeah. Guy sucking his own dick feels like some sort of like Greek mythological creature. It's like, oh yes, he's always there sucking his own dick for all eternity.
Yeah,
he
he's
sucks his
been cursed
dick
by
up
Zeus.
the mountain forever.
Yeah, it's you. Like it's you sucking your dick so hard that you're rolling yourself up a mountain. And every night he comes all over his own face and rolls back down the hill.
Wow.
Instead of the myth of Sisyphus, it's the myth of Sisyfied. The myth of JOI Brendan. Yeah, man.
I feel like I could do a good JOI video.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't like dress sexy or anything, but I just feel like, is there like, obviously I am not versed in gay pornography, but is there such a thing as like a gay JOI? Because there's so much more firsthand knowledge. Like I feel like a girl JOI, it's like, oh, touch it now, you naughty boy. But like a gay dude JOI, I'd be like, give it a quarter twist. Exactly 75 degrees of torque.
Death grip.
Yeah, death grip. Oh, you're about to come. Squeeze the base so you don't.
Yeah, dude, anytime I've seen a JOI, I'm just like, who are you to tell me what to do? You don't fucking know.
I should record one for women. It's me telling them how to masturbate, but I don't quite know what all the parts are or what they do.
All right, now touch the hole.
Yeah.
Open that hole up.
Slap the outside of the hole. Ooh, oh yeah.
You're just like, you start getting scared. You're like, do not touch the clit. Do not go anywhere near. If you go near the clit, I will close the video. Like, it's like, I will hang up on you if you touch the clit. That's too scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole dude, you doing a female JOI, you're just covering your eyes the whole time, like you don't want to look at them.
I have like anatomy textbooks next to me that I'm like licking my finger and like flipping through.
Yeah, an off-screen person hands you a note card.
Just very sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, there should be a gun in frame to your head.
Oh man, how about a couple of sideways swipes on the flaps?
Yeah, rub the extra parts. Tug on the extra parts.
Yeah.
That's your Greek.
Try not to go too low on it because it's too close to the hole.
Zeus is mad at you, so he forces you to record 9,000 hours of female JOIs.
I have to record them until one makes a woman come. You know what's really funny about these the physical therapy exercises that I was told to do?
Mm-hmm.
Is apparently like my glutes are just trash. I just have like no glute strength. So
Really?
It's specifically doing like Instagram girl butt exercises.
Damn.
On the ground, like doing clamshells with like straps and stuff. So by the end of this, I'm just gonna have like a great ass.
You're gonna be unstoppable, Brendan.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sucking your own dick with a beautiful ass, just rolling around Hollywood.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun because like when COVID is like officially done and everything, and like everybody goes back to their normal lives, it's gonna be like the first day of school, you know, where you see like, ooh, she got tits over the summer, or like,
Right.
what? But it's just gonna be like, wow, Brendan has a beautiful ass and he can suck his own dick.
Brendan has a chiseled ass and a whole new talent.
Is he looking at me? Don't look, but is he?
Yeah, people just
I'm just the it girl. Of Los
everyone's
Angeles
like,
Cop.
whoa, glow up, major COVID glow up. Wow, that's fucking awesome, dude. I'm glad you're doing physical therapy exercises. That sounds like it's
Yeah.
that'll probably be really good for you.
It seems good. They hurt. It's fucking tough. I also it was awkward because so I do them during class because because I get bored. So like, especially like political science, like when the 19-year-olds are having political discussions, I just I pedal on the little bike, or I do my physical therapy exercises, or I do curls and stuff.
Yeah.
It was real awkward last week when they did like a moment of silence for the shootings, and I'm just like doing like bridges in my room, just like like if ever I forget to turn my camera off, I'm fucked. If like
Dude, that
some girl's just like, and this is why it's so important for us to keep abortion rights in America, and I'm just in the background just doing curls, like
just lifting weights and just looking fucking pissed. Yeah, dude, they have a moment of silence and you just hear weights clattering to the ground.
clanking. Even funnier because I'm not jacked. Seeing like a guy in bad shape, like furiously lifting weights with shitty form.
Oh fuck. Yeah, dude, oh my god. Yeah, I just imagine you like on a just like dropping the squat rack right as they right as they light a candle for all the victims. Oh. I mean, that is fucking sick that like you're able to just like weightlift through your bullshit classes.
I'm so bummed about. I mean, I still have another semester of online. They said they're doing it through the end of 2021, but it's gonna suck having to like pay attention.
Yeah,
because
do you
like
think you'll go back in person?
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to. I won't be done yet, but
right.
Yeah, it's gonna suck not being able to like do laundry during the lecture.
Yeah,
like folding laundry. When else would I do it if not while someone's trying to teach me something?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be I'm honestly, I guess with school it's really not ideal, but like I feel like a lot of people are gonna want to stay remote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I that's why I was wondering maybe if they were offering an option for you to like keep doing it, because I'm sure you'll have to be back in person unless like
I think they offer some online classes, but not all of them.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
I just don't know.
Just don't know. I should start lifting weights while I do this podcast.
We should both and put it on YouTube.
Oh, dude, people would imagine how that would sound horrible. Just us like strained, just like out of breath.
Yeah. It would be really funny if like we did it every week so consistently that like we both are jacked and it doesn't affect like we're both like bench pressing and you can see us, but like if you're listening on the audio you can't tell because we're just like very relaxed.
Yeah, until there's a riff that's too spicy and we laugh so hard that one of us gets decapitated because we just lose the bar.
I'm recording my end at a Planet Fitness.
Yeah, dude, every time there's a riff that's a little too hot, the lunk alarm goes off. They're like, damn, we didn't know that the lunk alarm would go off for slurs, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is some high-level lunk behavior.
That's lunkhead behavior, dude. That's what I call when I see somebody being racist. I'm like, fucking lunkhead.
Yeah.
How are you gonna act like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that we need to bring back like just 50s insults.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maroon. What are you, a fucking maroon? Guy who's like spitting on an interracial couple. Don't be a putz, you fucking maroon. It's like, I think we need to come up with a worse word to call these people. Yeah. I think we need some more vehement condemnation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. That's me. I mean, condemning the race. I don't know if I made that clear. I'm calling the racist the maroon.
Yeah.
He's not calling. It would be better. It would actually be better if racist people didn't use slurs and just called people that didn't like maroons.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Take both these ideas.
Yeah.
Free ideas.
There's a lot to work here. There's a lot to work with here. Look, we're just the ideas guys. We don't do the execution. We just like to float out our little notions.
That's always what I've been, dude. Just like walking into places where I don't work with a suitcase and just like putting my feet up, just like striding into a meeting and putting my feet up on the table and going, "What about this?" I just come with a fucking. I'm just Don Draper into companies I don't work for at all.
That's kind of what he did the last season.
Oh, did he? I have to finish it.
Oh, well, he just like he doesn't work there anymore, but he keeps showing up. You haven't finished it, dude. You gotta.
I gotta finish. I need to finish
sick,
it. I know the ending, but I need to finish it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's no ending doesn't matter. You didn't ruin anything.
I would love to just come in like with shit that's already been invented, just like just like show up to a company, just like I call it Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future. Yeah. And they're just like, get the fuck out of what are you doing? Like, you got that from the vending machine in our lobby.
Like, they're like, no, we don't want products. You just do the ads. He just has horrible ideas. It's like,
yeah,
what about a flavored tampon? They're like, gross.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, please leave. I am so drunk.
Think about a tampon.
Yeah.
Think about your mother's tampon. Haven't you always wanted to put that in your mouth? Everybody remembers being a child digging through the trash can of the bathroom, looking for their mother's used tampon, wondering what it would taste like. And I'm here to posit, what if it tasted like cookies?
They're just staring at him. He's like, I had 5 whiskeys at breakfast.
They're just like, please leave. Don, get the fuck out, dude.
Yeah. I love like the division of labor in that show where it's like Don goes in, pitches his ideas, and then 2 other guys' entire job is just taking the person to a strip club afterwards to try to make them forget about Don's gags. I'm so sorry about that. What if you could see titties?
Oh, yeah, those guys were doing the fucking legwork. Yeah, dude. I wonder if it's a shame that business isn't like that anymore.
Yeah.
That's really how it should be.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm with Thomas Middleditch on all this business. I'm like, bring back casual titties.
Yeah, that would be great. Like if in order for us to sell our T-shirts, somebody had to like
take you to a strip club.
It's like, yeah, well, I would love to use your printing services for these T-shirts, but I'm going to need to fuck a whore. I'm going to need to have sex with a woman wearing pasties if I'm going to sign this several $100 deal.
Yeah, dude, not even printing T-shirts. This is somebody that we want to buy the T-shirts. Spend $1,000 at a strip club.
Yeah, just each listener who buys a shirt, we have to get them pussy.
That's the Coward Hour guarantee. Yep. We'll show you a good day. We'll show you. Yeah, we'll fucking get you sister wives. We'll get you polyed up if you buy a T-shirt. That would be. I mean, that's an unbelievable. It's a limited time, and it's surely a limited time deal. It's not a deal that can last forever, but it's a deal that we're looking into.
Yeah,
get you pussy if you wear the Coward Hour uniform. Which, I mean, really, like, it's kind of a mulligan because you will get pussy on your own if you wear that. That's the one thing that I can promise you about that shirt is it's a pussy magnet. You will look like the kind of dude.
Yeah, you wear that shirt strutting into Cloak and Dagger or whatever your favorite local haunt is.
Whatever your favorite local cult, whatever your favorite local Hollywood cult is.
Yeah, you put on your Coward Hour shirt, go over to Jared Leto's house.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's, I promise that's what it's not like those shirts will have the exact opposite intended effect. I couldn't imagine that happening.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine the girl Googling Coward Hour while you're in the bathroom and then leaving the Tinder date before you come back.
There's no possible way that it could happen.
Yeah. No possible way. You come back, she's just listening to the week's clip on the Hard
Yeah,
Times Swim.
honestly, I think that she'd probably leave the Tinder date so she'd have free time to listen to the podcast. I think that's probably how it would go down.
Yeah, I
that's how
think
good
so.
the podcast is.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I can't fucking date anybody. I have 180 episodes to get through.
Yeah.
However many. I don't know how many we've done.
Yeah, and then she'd slide into our DMs, but unlike Crystalia, we would report her.
Right.
We report all DMs from Sweeties.
Yes, we do. Sure.
Yeah. Someone DMs like, "Hey, I listened to the podcast and you're really cute." I say, "You know what? This looks like spam to me."
Yeah, that's right.
Reported.
Reported.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Mm-hmm. It looks like I pick a different thing to report them for each time. It's like, ooh, looks like somebody's spreading some misinformation about the vaccines.
You just try to get them. You fucking ruin their life because they had the audacity to horny DM you.
How dare you?
That's all. Yeah, you report her to the FBI. You're like, I think this woman's in QAnon. She listens to my podcast.
Yeah, this woman was at the Capitol. She was at the Capitol, and I know because she was listening to my podcast while she was there.
Yeah, Coward Hour is a sting operation.
Mm-hmm.
This is a honeypot.
Oh, that would be sick if like there was like a honeypot podcast of like feds trying to like have fun online.
Yeah, feds trying to do a racist podcast.
There's Twitter accounts of like feds trying to be like e-girls and stuff.
Yeah,
like I saw because there's Gun Girl and then there's like Socialist Gun Girl, and then I saw like another version of Socialist Gun Girl that was like clearly a psyop.
Yes, dude. I saw that same one. I wish I could
There's
remember
actually
the account, but I just saw it.
there's a fake problematic goofing around Twitter account run by the feds. It's at Real Online Boy. You can check it out. It's the feds, and you should.
Yeah, dude, the dead giveaway was when they accidentally released an Ernest indie folk album.
Mm-hmm.
It was a major miscalculation on the feds' part. Look,
We're just goofing around, folks.
We are just goofing around. Now, look, I'll say this in terms of DMs from Sweeties. I can't be one to pass judgment, but I also can't do it more than once. So
Yeah.
just because the DMs led me to love,
Yeah.
doesn't mean that.
Look, Nick may be dating someone who DM'd him. However, progressivism is a journey, and in many ways, it's great that you brought this up because it gives Nick an opportunity to learn.
Well, I learn something new every day. What can I say? Oh yeah, I can't wait till I have to make my grand apology online. I'll get really what?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll get really inventive with it. Dude, if I have to make an apology online, I'll release like a Chris Dorner manifesto. Like, while y'all are here, have you seen season 8 of Family Guy?
That would be sick to have like 1,000-page apology just ready.
Just like
you release it in 10,000 screenshots from the Notes app.
Yep. It's like, I swear I apologize, but you have to. It's at the end. You've got to read the other stuff that I want to say first.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm holed up in a cabin right now.
Yeah. It's like mostly you espousing the virtue of Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it would be funny if like I got like if I got in trouble, I got canceled, and then I just immediately like fully Dornered out. Like I get canceled, and the next day I'm shooting LAPD officers.
Yeah, you get canceled the next day. You're getting burnt down in a cabin.
It's just like.
Yeah, it's like GTA. You get 1 star, and you're like, all right, well, I may as well just go all out now.
Yeah. You're like, he's going to take 30 minutes to lose this. You know.
There should be a star system for getting canceled. Because right now it seems like everybody gets 5 stars.
Right away, yeah. If
Yeah.
you get 1 star, you should just have a thing where it's like you log off for fucking 3 days, and then your star system goes down. And it's like, just chill out. Chill out with what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it should definitely depend on what you do, right? Like,
Obviously, yes.
but if it's a big cancellation, if it's like a video evidence necessary,
Yeah.
cancellation because you did something. If you like,
If it's like a Crystalia style, it should literally be like GTA, where just a cruise missile takes you out.
yeah. Or like if it's like the Game Grumps guy, it's like what happens is they come to your house, they like shove you in a helicopter that you've never flown before, and they're like, okay, escape. Like, get out of here. We're giving you a head start. I think that's fair.
I was like, I was thinking about getting Xbox Game Pass again, and I was like looking at it, and I was like, oh, I could play Microsoft Flight Simulator. And the thought occurred to me, I was like, I should probably do that so that I know how to fly in case I ever need to.
Right.
Like that was
Yeah,
my
that's
thought.
a
I
good
was like,
point.
you never know when I might need to fly. What possible scenario? I'm bombing at a mic, and I'm just like, excuse me, and I go out back and I just fly away in a helicopter.
Yeah, you park your helicopter like a few blocks down so nobody knows that it's yours.
Yeah.
You're like you're at the end of the mic, you're like, all right guys, well bye, I'll see you. I parked a little bit away from here, and then like 3 minutes later they just see a helicopter like ascend into the sky. They're like, is that Brendan's? No, it couldn't be.
I land my helicopter, toss the keys to the valet. Either that or I come down and I just land it in the parking lot behind the Comedy Store and I crush Tony Hinchcliffe's Ferrari.
Oh, that would be awesome, dude. I would love to see you fucking like toss the helicopter. Do helicopters even take keys? This is how stupid I am. Like, is there something else that they use?
They must have keys, right?
I feel like
Especially the ones that
are so-
don't have doors. Especially the ones that don't have doors.
I feel like helicopters are so complicated to commandeer that if you manage to get in one, it's just understood that you're allowed to take. Like, it's like, all right, if you know what you're doing, you earn this.
Yeah.
You know? I would love to see you fucking toss the keys to your helicopter to it. Like, entering some swanky party, you toss the valet your helicopter keys, and then, like, from inside the party, you just see a helicopter exploding. Like...
I just turn to whatever woman I'm talking. I'm like, I'm gonna need a ride home. This keeps happening. Either he explodes it trying to park it, or he Ferris Bueller's it. He's just flying around with like sunglasses on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It looks like those helicopters like falling into the river in Vietnam. He's just like, fuck.
Yeah, if I flew a helicopter, like if I Bill Burr style was just like recreationally flying a helicopter, I would definitely be playing It Ain't Me.
Yeah, God. Calling that song "It Ain't Me" is so fucking funny.
Not our bit, it's a 4chan bit, but
it's a 4chan bit. God, it makes me laugh so hard.
Every now and then you gotta dip into the the shared waters.
It Ain't Me starts playing. Dude, just seeing the text "It Ain't Me" starts playing would send me into a laughing fit in like 2015. Because because like literally the whole joke is that's not the name of the song. That's how fucking autistic I am.
It's not the name of the song. And that's comedy. That's it. When things are incorrect, oh boy, does that tickle me.
Yeah. My favorite part of Suicide Squad was when "It Ain't Me" started playing with Girl Joker in the helicopter. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
We are at an hour 3, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, nice. Let's bring it in. You know what? I'm sorry. You know what, Brendan? You're right. At the top of the show, yeah. There's one shirt left, go snag it. I don't know why I fucking
yeah, you're
got
like,
self-conscious
now that we
about
need
begging.
you to buy the shirt, it's like, we're supposed to tell them that the shirts are available.
No, of course. There's still a shirt of it. It would be cool if we sold them all out.
Okay.
I don't want to be a guy who was like, please buy my... I didn't want to be like a fucking like these people that I watch on YouTube. But I guess that's just what happens to all of us.
The difference is that people are like buying the shirts. There's barely any left.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah, a couple people have sent me screenshots of them buying the shirts.
Nice.
Even the very nice person who I was talking about last episode, who they offered to like throw into a GoFundMe for a new phone for me.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool person. I'm glad there's no bad blood between us for the stupid thing that I said. But yeah.
Wild.
What can I say? You know what? It was. You know what?
I'm in a fun mood today. I had fun this episode.
This is a fun episode. I think
Yeah,
it's dude. I just came off. Oh, listen. Also,
I
listen.
feel very
to,
giggly, but I don't think I'm manic, which is nice.
You don't seem manic.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. We can tell. When you're,
I know.
When you're manic, it's funny that when you're manic, you're like the last person to know. Sometimes it feels like
being manic for me. It's like dreaming, where when you're not in a dream, you always know you're like, oh, this is real life. I'm not dreaming. But when you're dreaming, you're also like, well, obviously I'm awake.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a lucid dream. I had like consecutive lucid dreams a couple like weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I forgot how vivid this was. It's so crazy because every time, the only thing I can do in a lucid dream is send myself shooting up into the air like I'm full of helium.
Mm-hmm.
And like that feeling stays with me for like the whole day when I wake up. Lucid dreaming is fucking wild. It's so awesome that I did this to my brain.
It's no good.
Yeah.
Like when I was like a teenager and I would have a lucid dream, I'd be like, all right, great, time to fuck. And then I would have sex, but I'd never had sex, so my brain didn't know what it felt like to like give me the correct like sensations. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, all right, lucid dream, time to be scared.
Well, it's like
Time to try to wake up and not know if I did it or not.
Even in lucid dreams, I can't, like, I'm aware of the fact that I'm dreaming, and you get that weird full body feel. Like, you know, you like feel it in your body when you're lucid dreaming. I don't know how else to describe it, but I am still not the master of my domain. Like, I'll try to do things in the dream, and then like nothing will happen, and I'm just like, fuck me, dude. God damn.
Yeah.
How much is my brain tricking me at all times? Can I really quick before we go?
Yeah, of course.
I recorded 2 episodes of The Loud Boys right before I got on here.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. One might be a bonus. I don't know which one's going to be a bonus, but go listen to that. One's a Zack Snyder Justice League discussion, and the other one is just a regular episode of The Loud Boys where we talk about extreme gay porn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Both good.
Yeah.
Both epics.
Our sister podcast, Loud Boys.
Yeah. It's a fucking good podcast. I love those guys.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, that is our show. Thank you.
All right. See you guys.
Knock, knock, open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker, so rock the G. See you later, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio, showing growth, fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, looping up for the self-suck. Oh fuck, I busted already, I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady, now my mouth open, I'm ready. I'm talking solo, heavy petting on a Friday night. That's talking bashing the bishop, more like Nantucket's delight. I'm taking all the time I need to do it just right. Got my candles in the fishnets cause it's on tonight. Oh, that's right, it's time to fillet. No need to debate me, I suck until I go ooh-wee and spray my white pee-pee. I got that ski.